Okay, so explain to me this with all the senseless, or I'm not even gonna say senseless, with the high rate of police shootings, right? Right, by the media, whose whole agenda, last year, like pretty much the whole entire year, were showing you that cops were shooting unarmed black men, right? All right. Now, I'm not getting into the cases, obviously, where whites and Latinos and, you know, um, Muslims, when all these people were being shot by cops who were unarmed. I'm not even going to get into all that, but just saying, I mean, they exist, right? So explain to me why there was no talk of gun control, like at all. So you mean to tell me authority, an authoritative figure is using a gun against a citizen, right? Where if that citizen was to pull his firearm to protect himself under the Second Amendment, he'll be well within his rights. But as soon as you do so, what's going to happen? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to say you were in the right. They're going to lock your ass up. And it's not because you killed an officer, it's because you went against authority, right? The reason I say that is because have you heard people proclaiming new gun laws when it came to cops shooting a citizen? No. Right? You just hear police reform and they need better training and you know stuff like that. Stuff that's not going to rid them of true hierarchy and power. Okay. Now you can say to yourself, "Oh well, those cases weren't mass shootings. You know, they were isolated incidents. Only one person died." But think of it like this: just one way. Usually those shootings happen with what? More than one officer, right? My son's about to cry, so I gotta finish this. Uh, it happened with more than one officer, right? What does that mean? Okay, that's like a gang, right? It's a mass of people against one person, and that one person gets riddled with bullets, right? I'm just saying, like, who do you think feels more fear? A group of people hearing a single shooter, right? Or one person getting shot at by a group of people? I mean, they're all equally terrifying, right? But you don't hear anything about gun reform. You don't hear anything. I'm sorry. You don't hear anything about extra gun laws and extra gun restrictions when it comes to police officers. They're not saying take their guns away. They're not saying, oh, these people should go through this and this and that, this and that, this and that in order to even have a firearm. But what their job is just told they need one. And then people want to sit here and say, hey, what do you need a gun for? What do you need one for? Like, what is it going to help you do? Like, really? Uh, so I have to explain to you why I have the right to my Second Amendment, right? I mean, literally, they're taking your freedoms or trying to take your freedoms, and people are sitting up here signing on. Like, yeah, we don't need it. No one needs an assault rifle. When most of the gun shootings come from pistols, but they're going to tell you assault rifles are horrible. Assault rifles are multi-purposeful. I mean, people use them for hunting, people use them for home protection, people use them to go to the range. You know, people use them to carry around for self-protection. Why? Because you can. If an officer is allowed an assault rifle, if an officer is allowed a handgun, a shotgun, a submachine gun, explain to me why a citizen doesn't have that right. For what reason? Like, literally, think about it. Why would you take the citizen's right to protect themselves or make it harder for them to even be able to get protection for themselves? But the officers who are in a position of power, who have more authority who will get away with more shootings than a civilian ever will, they have less laws in place for them. I'm not even going to say laws. They have less of a burden of laws. You know, they're not trying to reform these people. They're not trying to say, well, let's train them with tasers and how to disarm a suspect using just their hands. You know, teach them hand-to-hand combat, get them proficient into that, and then we move into firearms. But we want them to first to be proficient at um, hand-to-hand combat. They're not gonna do that. Let's just be for it. Now they can do it. You know, you can say, "Oh no, it takes too long." No, it doesn't. If you're very serious about this stuff, you know it doesn't take long. You know, because you're trying to make sure that they're protecting the citizen. You know, but it's not about protecting the citizen. It's about putting the citizen under the thumb of the government. And who polices us? It's not the government. It's the police. The police are the government's. Uh, take this from Chronicles of Judah. They're the garbage man. You know, they're going around and collecting garbage and putting the garbage where it belongs. You know, the higher ups don't need to see it; just take care of it. And when the higher ups have to take care of it, they're gonna take care of you because you interrupted them. All right, I gotta pause this. My son's crying. So, but at the end of the day, basically what I'm saying is just think and just ask yourself, like, why is it that they want to tell you that the citizen needs better gun reform, but officers just mandatorily get a gun? And I'm just saying, and if they take guns away, why will the cops still have them? Do you want to know why? Because those same people who commit these shootings, who somehow slip through the cracks, as they like to say, these same people who get guns that have committed crimes but aren't reported for some reason. Isn't that odd though? They want to tell you that we need to get rid of. I'm not even gonna say get rid of guns. They're not saying that exactly. Um, you have to read between the lines and understand what they mean. But when they say gun reform of the laws, I mean, what are they saying? Obviously, I mean, think about it. Why would the cops still need guns if the citizen is, either not gonna have guns, which is what they really want, or stricter gun laws? But again, what are they saying? People who are crazy are crazy. So the cops will need the guns for what? To protect themselves from those people who have those firearms. Correct. So they're telling you, hey, these people are still going to have these guns. They're still going to get them by illegal means. Okay. So what is the point of making it harder for the citizen to get the weapon? Makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. But that's just my interpretation of it. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you get rid of guns in America, why do the police still need them? Just saying. Makes no sense, right? If you actually sit and think and aren't just puppeted and being told, hey, this is how you should feel. Anyways, just wanted to speak about this. All right, peace.